Hi guys, and welcome to Just So Rare. I want to do a follow-up video to the one I produced yesterday regarding this website, Sorarebase.football. I contacted the creator of this website last night on Twitter, and he talked me through about some of the features of this website, and in all honesty, I've done it a massive disservice on the first video that I published, because some of the features on here are absolutely outstanding. I would recommend you follow this guy, because this is the guy who created the website, Sorarebase. He's obviously a computer whiz kid, and overall he's a really nice fella too. So I want to share now in more detail on some of the features he talked me through when I spoke to him yesterday. So if you type your manager name in, obviously mine's Leeds are we. Sorry, I got a fucking cold or something. So the first page will show you your trading, and this will show your gallery in full and what the difference is in percentage to when you bought them and what they're worth now based on the last sale price. But what I like about this, and as you can see, I've got to scroll down a bit, all the trades that you've ever done on So Rare. Now this is fantastic in my opinion. Obviously it'll list you the player when you bought them, for the price, excuse me again, and then what you sold them for, and then a percentage. And that looks pretty decent. Miguel Barry, 797%. I'll have some of that, thank you very much. Juan Jesus, 1,000%. Jesus. Look at that bad boy. Riffaf, 1,300%. Jesus Christ. Hulsaga, 1,200%. Fucking crazy. Tugrev, 1,300%. And I'm going to show off because this is my man. Mediterranean, 1,747% return. And the sad thing is, when I picked him up, I paid roughly about £5 for him when I first joined. I could have bought about 5 or 6 of him. And even though he's only 5 or 6 quid, I didn't have the money to buy any more. So I could be, in hindsight, if I'd have had the money, I could have been filming this from the Bahamas or somewhere. Wow, that's crazy. Some of the percentage on these are mental. So before my head gets any bigger, I'll move on, because this is not about what I've made, but it is good to see. And anyone who's been on So Rare for a while, you'll find this of interest too. So the second tab is Mercato, and that will basically, any player that you own that is transferred, it will list it. Which again is a cool feature, because you might have missed a transfer. Like that clown is signed for some bloody Polish side or something, which obviously is not included in So Rare. So I want the Polish league to be next to be covered. But I like this because this is specifically aimed at just your gallery, basically. So I like that. Now this is what I like, and I didn't realise when I was doing it yesterday, but with this simulator, you can select it just purely on the players that you own. So for example, if I picked Lars, just all the first players, I got to pick my man Valdez, Paulino, and then who would be my extra? I'll put in Nuts as my extra. So as you can see, that will use the simulator now and tell me I've got to select the captain. I've got to be Valdez. Now that will tell me the scores and what I would have won for that game week. So for example, last game week, that would have hit 353 points, which would have secured a tier 2. Did I win a tier 2? Like fuck I did, because I didn't have the right players and all the combinations correct, but that's just the way it is. But I love this feature. I think it's superb. That week there, that would have won me a tier 2 as well. So yeah, I love this. This is super. Absolutely fantastic. It would also tell you then, if you scroll down, how much the team would cost as of today. Now, for all the people who grind, trying to win thresholds, this can be used on your rare side, and obviously you can't pick a common goalkeeper here, so you'd have to just put one in and disregard the score and just add 20 or something. But if Silicon was to go in, Krugavoy, Diego Valdez, I'd put Yaremchuk, and then who the hell did I put in? My boy Saba. So you can see if you are going to, on average, hit your 250 points every game week. And looking at that, that doesn't look promising. I would have scraped through on 259 points. Bearing in mind some of these are midweek games, so some of them wouldn't have had games. But this feature is fantastic, in my opinion, and it will highlight where you need to strengthen to try and, especially if you're targeting thresholds. And I obviously need to strengthen badly. My keeper hasn't played for like God knows how long, so that's playing a major part in this. But it breakdowns, or it'll give you a breakdown of the scores each game week. So overall, this is superb. I can't rate it highly enough, to be honest. I love this. Now you can search every manager, and I like to keep things a bit controversial from time to time, as most of you will know. So when I was saying about YNWA cheating back in 2020 sometime, you can scroll through his trading, and this will, for anyone who doesn't believe what I'm telling them, you can see it with your own eyes. If you go back, you will see all these blue things here being transferred from one account to another with no fee involved. And if you go back to the correct date when the XP was changing, for example, you will see I tell no lies. It's clearly there. And also one last point on this trading screen. When all the shit kicked off with Blackpool and Nicholas came out on Discord saying pooling the cards is not allowed, then that obviously is a load of bollocks, because if you go through, you will see even recently the Blackpool are still doing it because there are cards that are being transferred and there's no cost. So you tell me where those cards are coming from then, please, Nicholas, if pooling the cards are not allowed. It's obviously been tightened up because a lot of them now are showing there's a fee involved. However, I know it's still going on and most users do, so less of the bullshit, please. So guys, that's it for the review. Like I said, I think this site is outstanding, and I've got no doubt it can help you plan on getting teams, whether it's a threshold team, a limited team, and it identifies what areas do you need to specifically strengthen. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers, guys.